Hello, dear friends. Thank you for being here with me today. As always, let's begin our session today with 3 deep mindful breaths to anchor ourselves, return to the present moment, and really delve deep into the lesson for today. So here we go. Breathing in, breathing out. In, out. In, out. How was that? Always anchors me and helps me calm, get center. Always feels good when we have these intentional breaths. I don't know about you, but I find that every time when I breathe in, it just feels like I'm breathing in life force energy, and when I breathe out, it always seems to be extended, and I feel like I'm letting go of absolutely everything that's bottled up within me for the day. And it just always makes me feel better when I envision it as releasing and removing all that is pent up inside. So I kind of visualize that as breathing in life force energy, breathing out all the tension and the stress from my body. Always feels great. So try that out, intentional breathing next time. But today I was thinking about what I wanted to share in this video, as it's filming day. And I do want to express that a lot of the times I don't actually have an agenda of what I am going to film. I have a generic topics that I'm interested in sharing and that I'm integrating and learning myself in this very present moment. But I don't really actually have a thought of what I want to share. Like a schedule, that is. Maybe that's just bad practice, I'm not sure. But I find that every time when I do things on a whim or just let it flow naturally, I find that it always comes out a little bit more authentic, and it almost like I get more excited when it's kind of spontaneous, and whatever it is that I want to share in this very moment, and I speak about these things, I trust that whatever needs to come out of me comes out of me more naturally and more it flows well, and it sounds better, and it's more potent. So that being said, today is filming day, and I was thinking, what is it that I want to talk about? And to be very honest with you, again, this is going to be rambling again, so I really do hope that you enjoy listening to me. It's as if we're two friends sitting down to talk, and I'm just expressing to you what it is that I have that's on my mind. But basically, I'm one of those types of people that are very motivated and gung-ho about anything and everything in the beginning, but as soon as I give it some time, give it some space and distance, and then my motivation withers away. And I know from speaking to many people that this is a universal problem, is that we're always really excited about when we learn something new and we want to go out and do it all the time, but as soon as some time and some space is given, and then all that motivation just is out the window. And that is actually honestly how I felt today. Today is filming day because I'm not working today, and I have some time in between picking up my daughter. So I was like, hey, let's sit down and chat with you guys. But then I felt within my heart, I just feel like there's just something inside me that's like, I really don't want to film. I'm not feeling it. But at the same time, I really remind myself that spiritual work is energy work. And if I'm going to sit down and film myself sharing a topic of discussion, and I'm not really feeling it, like there's that icky feeling inside me as if like I have to do this, but I don't really want to. I remind myself that, hey, and I'm sharing this experience with you, so hopefully you can implement this in your life as well, is that we don't, as human beings, have to do anything. There's nothing that we absolutely have to do. Is what we choose to do. And when we bring that mindset of, hey, why am I doing these things? Why am I wanting to turn on this camera and film myself discussing a topic with you guys? Because I want to deliver value. I want to share what it is that I have within me, the knowledge that I have within me, and hopefully that will help somebody. But if I'm going to do it from the icky place where it's like, oh, I have to do it, it's like, who says you have to do anything? Did anyone force you to have to do this? Absolutely not. I do this because I want to. I do this because I want to share. So I was thinking that, hey, what is it that is really calling out to me right now? What's that one topic that is really within my heart? And I'll share with you. So yesterday I was at work, and then it wasn't like it was really busy, but then I felt this energy of rush. Like I'm rushing around doing one thing to the next, and it's just that energy of like hurry. And I was thinking, like, Susan, why are you rushing? Like, what is life if you're rushing from one thing to the next and like pushing and striving so hard? And this type of energy that I'm speaking about, it's that energy of like, I'm late, I'm rushing, like I'm running out of time. It's that type of energy. I hope that you could relate. If not, then comment and I will share and dissect it more below in the comment section. But I caught myself and I was like, hey, there's no need to have that rush energy of, get more, do more, strive more, be more, as if the more that you push, the more validation that you get as a human being. And I was thinking, like, no, Susan, slow down. Slow down to absolutely everything. Slow down to the way that you speak, the way you move, the way that you show up in your body, the way you show up in your life. And I was like, okay, Susan, now let's try to slow things down. Because what's ironic is that the more that you slow down, the more efficient you become. So in actuality, like logically, if you really think about it, the more that you slow down, the more attention to detail you give to any particular object, project, or thing that you're doing or experiencing. So automatically when you slow down, then it becomes, the whole experience becomes richer and more vivid, more lively. So as soon as I caught myself that I did that, and mind you, I was zipping back and forth, and I was doing this for quite a few hours until I caught myself. And then as soon as I slowed down and I was like, hey, let's do everything with more intention. Every time when I open up a cupboard, I would make sure that when I open it, I would do it mindfully. And when I close it, instead of banging it in, I would close it gently. And all those little bits of awareness that I gave to my actions that I did, all of a sudden I felt in my body just calmer, more equanimous, more like I just felt happier, and like literally absolutely nothing changed in my experience or my environment. All this was occurring when I was alone. So I was thinking, like, oh my goodness, like how insightful, where when you slow down and you're more intentional with your actions and just what you do and what you say, it naturally becomes more free flowing. Like, to explain it in words is beyond me. Like, I felt like I was like a butterfly fluttering, and just like it felt so soft, so gentle, so easeful. Like there was no rushing or pushing or striving, like that like I said, that energy of like this, like I was hitting a wall. Like that's how I felt all morning. So after I had that awareness and I was going about my day like this, probably somewhere like half an hour, and I just felt so much more calmer in my whole existence. And then I had a customer come in, and we were just talking. It's about the business, and then she was like, oh, like I need to slow down. I don't know why I'm in such a rush. And in my head, you guys, I was thinking, oh my goodness, the universe always delivers. The universe always has that silent, universal, celestial wink to say, hey, you're on the right track. And again, I don't know if you guys believe in this thing, but I trust that if you guys are watching me and taking the precious time out of your schedule to actually watch my video, chances are you are into spirituality, you are into self-transformation, and you are really into self-development. So that's why you're here, and I believe that you probably are like me, where you believe in universal winks, signs from the universe. But I was just in my head, I was like, oh my goodness, this is the universe telling me, winking to me that, hey Susan, you are on the right track. What all the little downloads or like ideas that are in your mind, you are on the right track, and keep on going, girl. You are doing well. So from that moment, after that customer was telling me about how, oh yeah, in this day and age, we rush around way too much. It's good to slow down. It's good to take our time. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is so and literally that a few minutes ago, I caught myself that, hey, you need to slow down. And here, this customer in front of me, in the flesh and blood, was telling me, oh my goodness, I don't know why I'm rushing. I need to slow down. Slowing down is good. This is an illness of our modern society, she says, that we are always in a rush. And I was like, oh my gosh. I could have cried, like tears of joy. It's like, universe, you heard me, and these are the little nudges, the little breadcrumbs that the universe is sharing. It's like, why are we in this type of society where we are always feeling like we have to rush? And it's like, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, or maybe it's just me, I'm not sure. But like a lot of the times I just feel like I'm rushing. As if the more you rush, the more efficient and effective you are. But we all know, as soon as we slow down, we know that rushing, striving, pushing, pulling is not going to give you the results. There's a more efficient and calmer way of approaching anything. And this experience about slowing down, or in other words, I like to call it slow living, because it is a way of being, a new way, a shift in the way that you approach your life. And I definitely have this inkling in my heart that this is something I'm going to share so much more on this channel, is about really slowing down. And slowing down, not to become more efficient and more effective, although that is a byproduct of slowing down. But here I want to share that slowing down to give you more peace in your life, to help you be more calmer and approach life, which is so precious, in a gentle way where you approach it with the gratitude that you're even alive, and that today is a gift, and you are going to spend this day and show up to this day in a way that is showing the universe that, hey, I am grateful for this gift to be alive. I am grateful to be healthy, to be able to experience today. And really thinking that is one thing, but showing up to that gratitude is a whole new shift in way of being. And I believe that slow living, or living intentionally is going to express that in its fullest capacity. And while all this is fresh in my mind because of yesterday's experience, I feel that as I integrate all of this knowledge and experience through a lived experience and not through books, I'm going to be able to share it in a more deeply profound way that I hope that I could convey it in a way that you guys can understand it more clearly. And I know sometimes on this channel I may be rambling a whole lot, but it's just my mind trying to conceptualize all these wisdom and ideas and knowledge that's in my mind and in my heart, and to be able to convey it in a way that's concise and digestible and easy to understand. I think that's my main hope and desire in this moment, is to be able to share in a way that you guys can really understand where I'm coming from, because what I want to share here is way beyond just knowledge, because I feel like in this day and age, knowledge is so plentiful. It's everywhere. It's almost as if all the excess knowledge that we are consuming through media, through books, courses, seminars, etc., is almost like information overload. Whereas what I'm trying to share here is like that juice, that potency of the teaching, and that you cannot ever understand it until you fully live it. You understand it on a logical sphere, but really digest it and learn it and integrate it fully into your experience, where what I'm trying to share, that you could feel. And I think that is where I am going with these teachings. But yeah, that's enough rambling about that. But yeah, I really invite you guys to go into the rest of your day after we're done this video, is to really move with intention and really be mindful. And I feel there was a quote, I think it's by Jim Wick, if I'm certain, I'm not 100% sure, but I believe it's by Jim Wick. And he said, how you do anything is how you do everything. And I took that quote really to heart, and a lot of the times I recite it in my mind almost like a mantra. How you do anything is how you do everything. How you do anything is how you do everything. And this really ties in really well with my beliefs and my teachings of mindfulness. It's like how you pick up this glass of water is so important as how you would care for your own health. And I say this because how you pick up, if you're picking up this cup in a rush and you're drinking it in a rush, then the next thing that you do, may it be working out or eating healthy, eating for your health, it's going to be in that rush state. But if you are able to pick up the cup, really enjoy the coolness touch against your hands, and as you drink it, you really feel the hydration that's going into your body. So when you approach picking up the cup and drinking this water in the same way as with mindfulness, with care and attention, when you go and you eat for your health, you approach it with that same care and attention to detail, and you select the things that you feel your body needs in this present moment. And obviously this is for another video, but I believe in intuitive eating. So if whatever you're craving for in this moment, and it really could be a piece of chocolate, if you are craving that, I believe that you should honor that, because it's something that your body is telling you, censoring to you that, hey, I need some of the extra sugar. But yeah, this video will be forever, and it'll be so much rambling if I went down that route, but that's for another day. But when you approach eating for your health in the same way that you picked up this cup, then you can approach it with more intelligence in how you approach things, versus if you were in a rush, then you will approach eating for your health in the same rush energy. So so I invite you after the end of this video to go about your day and really be intentional in how you move. How you shut the door is very, very important, because how you shut that particular door is going to be the same energy that you bring into the rest of your day, and perhaps doing more important things, right? So how you do the minute things in your day will spill over into the more important stuff that is that you view as important to you. So the video is about 21 minutes, and some editing will need to be done. So that's all I really have for you guys today. Like I mentioned, I really wanted to these videos to be really, really authentic, and you'll see that today's video I decided to just really wing it, because looks like that's just the way I roll. I wing things, and it just comes up more authentic in that way. In my last video, I don't know if you guys could tell, but in my last video, I decided to write some notes, some little cue words and phrases, so that I could stay on track and I'm not rambling so much. But what happened was, when I write notes, then I just feel like I'm so fixated on looking at my notes that my words just didn't flow as well. So today I returned without notes, and honestly I feel so much better. And yes, sometimes it becomes a little bit of a ramble, but I hope and that you guys can appreciate that, because it's 100% authentic, and I'm just sharing what's on my heart. And I don't have an agenda. I just share with whatever I'm experiencing and my insights on what I'm experiencing, hoping that it may help you in some way. So there you guys have it. That's all I have for you guys today about living intentionally, living slowly, and I'm 100% sure that I will have a lot more to share on this topic in the very near future. So if you guys like this sort of stuff, I would really appreciate if you did like it to hit that like button and subscribe if you feel this is brings value to your life. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks. Bye for now.